Hello, welcome back to Cam Designs, and today we're going to be working on our knit socks on 40-inch circular needles, and we're just going to work the foot. I'm just going to show you the setup and kind of just a few stitches because it's pretty easy. You're just going to knit every round until your desired length, or it's about 2 inches shy of the end of your toes. I can get that out of the way here. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to do this magic loop style still. And I'm not going to change my beginning of my round. What you want to do is you're going to want it's going to be eventually right here. But I'm not going to move all my stitches and mess with my needles because I don't want to. So I'm going to pull my back needle out and take this off here. And because I'm going to knit, I'm going to leave my yarn at the top. If I was going to purl, I would want this yarn between my stitches like this, but since I'm going to purl, I want it towards the back, and I'm just going to go in and knit these stitches. And I'm just going to knit all these stitches here, and you can leave these stitch markers in if you want to, or you can take them out. I'm going to leave mine in just because I think it'll help me when I go to do the toe. But I'm going to switch them to different ones that don't have a hook on them. If I can get these out of here, I'm going to switch them to these just plain circle ones. So I'm not dealing with any hooks or anything like that, and they're not as big and bulky. Okay, oops, my yarn here. And I just want to finish knitting across the top of my foot here. Like I said, it's pretty easy once you get to the foot part. I know the gusset and the heel flap and the heel turn can be a little confusing at first. Okay, so now I'm done with those side of the stitches. I'm just going to turn my work here, and now I'm going to slide this needle into these front stitches like that, and I'm going to pull my back needle, and once again I'm keeping my yarn to the top, and I'm going to now knit these stitches. And this is called a magic loop style when you're working with a super large circular needle. Okay. And I want to remove that stitch marker and just use a little one again. There we go. There is our first round done. And now, once again, I want to feed this needle into these stitches here. And you can see my beginning of my round stitch marker here. I'm going to pull this back needle, and I'm just going to transfer that onto this. And now I'm going to go ahead and start my second round of just all knit. Now if you are putting a collarwork pattern or something like that, or having cable that is running down the top of the foot, then you would go ahead and do that after these stitch markers. You'd work your pattern. But these are just plain except for the leg part, so I just move this stitch marker and I just keep knitting. So it's pretty easy. I'll show the rest of this round and then we'll call it good for this video because it's pretty easy. Okay, turn my work again. So then the stitches I just worked are in the back. And I'm going to take this and push it through and push my new stitches onto, or I should say the stitches that need to be worked onto my needle. Pull this one out. Oops, I need to get rid of those things there. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish this round here. And it's pretty easy. And my little one's getting a little loud. But he's very excited about something, I'm sure. He's always excited about something. Okay. Here we go. Switch my stitch marker there. And I actually prefer these kind of stitch markers when knitting, like if I'm working a pattern and the stitch marker's got to stay because there's no hook or anything and it just fits to the needle. So I'm done with that round. Once again, flip my work here. And it is a little more time consuming than working on circular, 9-inch circular needles, because you're constantly having to switch needles, but that's the same with double point needles. You're constantly switching. So I'm just going to knit a couple here just to hold my stitches there, or hold my stitch marker on there. Okay, we'll call that good for now. So that is doing a magic loop on a sock and 40-inch circular needles on the socks that I've started for my brother, and now I'm hopefully going to finish on the video. So next video I will show you how to do the toe, and this was pretty easy. It was just knitting every round, and once again you just want to go, when you measure it, I should show you that. When you measure it, you want to lay it flat. And what I do is I make sure this and this are even on both sides. So it's folded exactly in half. And I measure from the back here all the way to 2 inches shy of the toe. So you can either try it on or know who you're making it for and know their foot measurements. And you can find charts online for shoe sizes. So if you know their shoe size, you can figure out what size sock you need. And so you just want to go, and this is about 2 inches shy of the toe. So I stopped about here, and then this is worked to the toe. And then this is part of the reason why I kept these little stitch markers in here, because you'll be decreasing on both sides of the toe, and that lines up right with where we had the stitch marker before. And that's it. So I'll put this back here so you can see it. You're just knitting every round, and you want it to be 2 inches shy of the end of the toes. And that's it. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. I always answer my comments. Not all the time right away, because I'm really busy, and sometimes I have to look up to see what I did. But I always try to get back to you. If you want to see something again, or want me to explain something further, or you just need, questions on how many stitches per size or anything like that, you can always leave that in the comments and I will get back to you on that. And if you want to be notified when my videos come out, you can hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. And don't forget to share this video and give me a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!